ELI 5. How do professors detect that ChatGPT or plagiarism has been used in papers and homework? For context, I graduated from university years ago, before the popularity of ChatGPT. The most that we had was Turnitin, which I believe runs your paper against sources on the internet. I've been reading some tweets from professors talking about how they are just a sentient ChatGPT usage detector. My question is, how can they tell? Is it a certain way that it's written? Can they only tell if it's an entire chunk that was copied off of a ChatGPT answer? ChatGPT text has a characteristic style to it. Not just in word choice, delve, tapestry, etc., but also in sentence structure and even paragraph structure. With some experience, you recognize that style. Even after one series of essays of about 30 students and a small amount of experimenting with the tool myself, it has become pretty easy to detect ChatGPT written things, assuming the student did not engineer the prompt too much, which is most students lazy enough to use ChatGPT tend not to do. I'm sure there were instances I did not catch though. In addition, AI tools have a way in which they dance around an issue. They rarely actually answer a question, but instead give a lot of surface-level background information that are usually irrelevant to the question. Also, the answers about technology here are legitimate, but also, a good teacher really can tell. ChatGPT has a pretty specific way of speaking that's easy to spot, especially if you're teaching multiple classes of lazy gits trying to cheat, especially if the teacher already has a sense for your own writing style. Moreover, ChatGPT is notorious for making shit up, because it's an LLM model, not a search engine. If your paper cites a source that doesn't exist, then you're fucked. Secondary school English language and literature teacher here. I can spot a ChatGPT response from a mile away from the lazy students. They normally can't write a sentence without making an error, and all of a sudden are producing college-level essays without any grammatical or spelling error. It's a bit harder with the students that normally do write that well, or work hard, but those students generally want to do well and won't resort to cheating as they understand it harms them in the long run. Subject specific, but there's also things ChatGPT does not do so well. Quote analysis, unless specifically prompted and given then quote, won't come out naturally. Interpreting diffident audience responses is also something it won't normally do. The paragraphs are normally shorter and less in depth than what I normally demonstrate.